Libra, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for the month of March 2019. Alright, so let's just jump right in. So what I'm getting for you, Libra, for the month of March 2019 is that you're going to be faced with a situation from the past that you're going to have to pay the piper for. As we say, you're going to have to take the L on this one. Take the loss on this one. But it's for a good reason. Alright, so hopefully this resonates with you. If it doesn't, then hopefully there's another reading for you that will. But this one is for a specific collective of Libras. So let's look at what I have here. Alright, so Libras, what I'm seeing is in this card, you're going to be confronted by somebody about something for the month of March. And what I'm seeing here is this is you. And it's weird because I've never noticed this person in this card before. I'm always looking at this person and, of course, this Jesus-like person. But I'm seeing this person today, and that tells me that the attitude that you're going to be having is kind of one of pride. And I'm seeing pride and hostility across everything here on your behalf, right? So, of course, remember, I'm reading the dynamics of energy. So if this isn't you, it could be the other person in this connection. But I'm feeling that it's you, so I'm going to just say you for the reading. So someone is going to bring something up from the past, and you are and they're asking for compensation, and you're going to be pretty salty about it. That's what I'm seeing. It could be bill collectors. It could be a friend that felt wronged from the past, just whatever. And I'm seeing that in your place, you're kind of feeling at peace. And in this card, it's like this dark cloud is starting to come in. And I feel that this situation is going to disturb your peace a bit. Not a bit. It's going to disturb your peace. And I'm seeing in this card that these are voices of the past. So again, this is a karmic thing that's coming back around. So somebody from your past is going to come back about a situation that you may have thought was long gone. Okay, I'm trying to get closer here. That you may have thought was long gone and long taken care of. But what I'm seeing here, to my eyes, it almost looks like there's this huge long corridor of tents. Okay, that's just the way the energy is superimposing itself on this card and this is you. And this is the shadow of the past. So this thing is coming back from the past, coming back around. So I'm seeing the 11 master number. I'm getting that this is the time for you to make good on some promises or some karmic things that need to be closed. Like this is your chance to be the bigger person. Okay? I'm seeing here, whoopsies. In fact, that's exactly what this card says. It says that you have to be the bigger person. That's what I'm feeling. You're probably like, what? How does that feature? It's the way the energy looks. So what it looks like to me is like these two seats. This seat is a little bigger, and it caught my eye, and the message comes through that seat. That you just have to be the bigger person in this, and that's what I mean. Take the L, take the loss, take it on your chin. For some of you, you may have to travel in order to resolve this situation. For some of you, it's between you and another person. It could be between you and court, or you and some organization, or some bills that you need to pay, or just whatever it is. It's a balancing. Yeah, and here in this card, I'm seeing that it's like you've received the news and you're going to be thinking about it a lot. And I do feel that it is going to cost you. For some of you, it's going to cost money. But either way, it's going to cost pride, of course. But I do think in this, it does show that you're going to have to pay the piper. That's what this card shows me. Oops, there it is. It just looks like this woman blowing pipes, or I don't know. But the message in this card is pretty straightforward to me. This is going to be one where you're just going to have to pay the piper, because this card shows this person coming and approaching you about the situation. They're like beckoning you to settle whatever this thing is from the past. Now, this person looks like they've come from a very long way. So obviously it could be time-wise, like they're coming straight from the past. But I feel for some of you, it could also be mean geographically speaking. They're coming from a long ways off. Yeah. But I feel that this is definitely karmic. It's a coming back around of something that isn't squared away. It isn't it's unfinished business. And in fact, here I'm seeing you, like dipping into it. Don't be afraid to look at the details, to delve into it. I know some of you are going to be tempted to avoid this person, to avoid their phone calls and whatnot, but the message here is saying not to. And I feel that once you do start delving into this, you are going to find that you're going to have to pay up. So if you, or give some form of compensation. So it's also going to cause you to have some self-reflection as well, because I think that this is something that you thought was long done and long taken care of, maybe that you didn't really think was very important, but this person has carried it around and it was unfinished business for them. And so, you kind of have to take stock of that and think about, how did I end up there? What happened? So I see you thinking about it. I also see some of you hemming and hawing a bit, like, I'll get the check to you. I just got to go to my bank, the way my bank account's set up, Kevin Hart, shout out. But what I'm seeing is, don't try to do all that. Just pay the person. If you owe them, just pay it. Just pay the debt. If there's an apology, I feel like there's an apology that's needed here, to be honest. If there's an apology that's needed, please just give it. This is you. Just give them what it is that they've owed. You got to pay the piper right there, right? And pay them what they are owed. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So I do see you. You're not looking very happy about it. I will tell you this. It feels a little hostile. It feels, and I'm going to be honest. I mean, we've all been in this position, but I'm going to be honest. It does feel a little petty on your side, because I really feel, based on this situation, that there is an apology owed in conjunction with whatever it is that you're being asked to give to them in terms of compensation. So, so yeah, I'm seeing that here. Look at this big coin, and you're about to go set off to pay them. But look in this card. This card, they look really sad. So what Spirit is saying is, this is them, they're the horse. In addition to you paying them what it is, first of all, in addition to you, number one, acknowledging their presence and that they are coming with a legitimate claim, in addition to that, you have to compensate them for whatever it is. And then they're saying apologize and to have compassion. Have compassion. I have to be honest, I don't feel like you care about this situation. I feel, the energy that I'm getting through this is, I don't feel like you'll care about this situation. I feel like you're going to think they're more of a nuisance, that they don't deserve what they're asking for. And I feel that your pride is going to be up. That this card showed pride, a lot of pride. And I feel like you're also going to be pretty hostile towards them. You might try to dodge them. You might try to not get back to their emails quick enough. You might try not to pay them. You might try to give them the runaround. But Spirit is saying, don't do that. You legitimately owe these people, or this person. Don't do that. Oh my God, I can barely talk right now. They're saying also to apologize. And I'm seeing that people will be watching you. See this eye right here? I think people in your family or your community or just whatever will be aware of this situation, and they're going to be watching the way you deal with this. So this is also a reputation thing. So to you, you might be like, what? They're asking for what? They don't deserve that. They blah, 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 blah. But to the outside viewer, it would be pretty clear that you were in the wrong there, and that you do in fact owe them something, an apology or whatnot. So I'm seeing in this card here that, again, you're kind of missing the point. Like, see that? Ding! It's not like this, you're seeing it. Your back is to that inspiration, that thing that's shooting there. So the point that you're missing is the fact that they are owed compensation and an apology. So just those two things for you for the month of March. I know it's going to suck. I know you don't want to do it. I know you feel this and that. But if this reading resonates with you and you know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about, then, or if it pops up for you during the month of March and you think about this reading, just don't waste time on it. Just take care of it. Keep it classy. Be the bigger person. And know that even though it doesn't look to you like they deserve it, they actually do deserve it. And I feel that you have to be gentle with them because they're in pain. Like something happened in the past and they're really hurting about it. I'm seeing the angels are saying that, yeah, this is going to make it fair. Look at this, 2 cards back to back, pretty much the same thing, balance, karma, right? They're showing that this is going to make things fair. So right now, this issue is going to be blowing into town for you, because this person's like meditating, and I don't know if you can see, they're meditating and just relaxing. That's you. And then look at this kind of, it seems like a dust cloud. It's like coming in. It's coming in. So that's what you're going to be facing in the month of March, if you haven't heard wind about it as yet. And this is you, like chin up in the air, like, well, what? While they're like saying to you. But also what I'm seeing here is that this is the universe's way. Look, that, you know, healer, this is the universe's way of saying, we are going to close this situation for you, because I feel that this other person very much needs closure. They need closure, they need compensation so they can move on with their lives, because I feel like it bothers them a lot more than it bothers you. And what I'm seeing here in these cards, can you see it too? See it? What I'm seeing here in these cards is that, yeah, I feel like you're going to have to pay on this one. And Spirit is asking you to think like, hey, you're going to have to pay for this just like somebody else would have to pay you for this. So the same way that you would expect to receive compensation for whatever this issue is had the tables been turned, it's the same thing for them, right? And they're reminding, like they're showing you, me in this card as well, this is you, this lovely peacock, and that's the other person. They're saying let them have this. Let them take the win on this, and you take the L on that. So give them what they're asking for, and allow them to have that moment of glory, that moment of settling things, that moment of, dare I say it, being the winner. And I feel a lot of your apprehension about this will be because you feel in competition with them, and you feel like you have to be right on this. But what I'm seeing is they're actually the ones who are right. And maybe you're not going to be able to see that, but Spirit is saying that is actually the case. Look at these two cards, pretty much justice, and showing that you paying them and letting them have their win. Another card, here it is. Having humility, this card, it's the lack card, but look at this. This is them and you. They're saying to have humility in this situation, show compassion and apologize. I know it's going to suck, but yeah, that's you. It's going to suck, but they're saying you have to do that. What I'm seeing in this card is in the groin region. To be honest, it's probably going to feel like someone's kicked you in the, we all know what it is. But the point is that even though it's the last thing on earth that you want to do, for the month of March 2019, Spirit is literally saying that you have to settle a karmic debt, and they're providing the opportunity to do that. The least resistance you put up to this situation, the faster it'll go away, the faster everyone will be happy, and the more this person will legitimately receive what it is that they need on the inside in order to move forward and to feel like they matter, like whatever happened in the past, like they mattered as a human being. Because I really feel like they are carrying around an emotional wound. It may, they might be asking for money, who knows, or whatever, but let's be honest, it's really the emotional wounding that's going on, and no one likes to feel that they meant nothing. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, and I feel like that's the way they feel. And to be honest, between you and me, because this reading's for you and not them, unless they're a Libra, I'm feeling that they didn't matter to you, okay? But you can't, like, their Spirit is saying that they may not have mattered to you, but be the bigger person, because in actuality it does matter, okay? It does matter. So anyway, hate to keep beating that home, but once Spirit gets on a message, they drive it. So all right, so Libra, that's all that's fit to print for March 2019. That's what came through me for you guys. And of course, you know where to find me if you would like to delve deeper into this topic. But I think it's pretty straightforward as well. Just do what you got to do. All right, and stay tuned, because I'm going to be, publishing, I guess is the word, or posting the next week reading for February 25th to March 3rd, okay? Either way, have a lovely month. Bye!